What's up, everyone? Here we go. What do you do when you feel you're progressing but are always regressing back to a state of sadness? It's almost as if you have one foot stuck in a tar pit of your old ways. Okay, so I guess I'll start with a reminder that progress is almost always nonlinear. So, we kind of move like this, and it's still progress, but we just wish it was that, right? And it's not going to be. So you got to be super forgiving with yourself. You got to understand that change happens gradually and it takes a lot of time. And oftentimes we're not the best at seeing it, right? We have our own biases when it comes to self-perception. So oftentimes we're making greater progress than we realize. I encourage you not to measure yourself against other people because you don't see their internal states, right? So when you just measure your internal state against their external state, then things are incredibly skewed. So you got to kind of shift your definitions here a little bit and just allow that it's going to be slow and that slow is good, but slow is sometimes hard to recognize, and then we get discouraged or we think, oh, I'm right back where I started. But I assure you, you're not where you started. You're walking your path and you're continuing to grow in so many ways, even if you don't always see it, or even if sometimes, you have that nonlinear adventure going on, but that's often what life is. So I guess I would also say, sometimes we are going to reach a state of sadness, and you don't want to judge that, right? You don't need to be sad that you're sad. You don't want to be upset that you're sad. You don't want to consider it a failure to be sad. Sometimes life is sad. And, it would be weird if you were just like, everything's so great all the time, right? So it's okay. It's okay to feel sad. And I think when we pressure ourselves to not feel sad, that just makes us feel sad, right? Which, again, is also okay. It's part of the human experience. All of the emotions are part of the human experience, and there's no reason to think that we could have some without others. So I invite you to take that pressure off, to feel like, oh, well, every time I experience sadness, that's a problem, and I got to get past this. No, sadness is going to come and it's going to go. So let it come, let it go. You don't have to fight it. You don't have to challenge it. You don't have to feel bad when it arrives. You can just ride those waves out, and that's perfectly fine. So enjoy the nonlinear journey. It's what life is, but I assure you, you are on the path and making more progress than you think that you are. So keep up the good work. I appreciate you asking. If anybody else has thoughts, please do share them with us all, and I will see you back here next time.